What's up? What's up? What's up? Mine's up, everybody. I'm back once again. Did you ever think that you would be this rich? Did you ever think that you would have these hits? Did you ever think? What's up? What's up, guys? Thank you so much for tuning back in with me as we are going through the second half of how to identify when you're stuck and how to get unstuck. What's up? What's up? I see you in the building. What's up, sis? Let me know you are here. Show some love. Put your name in the comments. Say what's up, TK. And I'm going to give you guys the remaining six, right? So I already gave you guys the recap. You know what I mean? If you missed the recap, go back and listen because that one I did it as a podcast. And this one on our R. Kelly joint, did you ever think that have a show with? Did you ever think? I'm about to make you think because right now we're going to go over the last six remaining ways for you to get unstuck, all right? Or for you to at least identify when you're stuck so you can know, when you got to alter some stuff so that you can get up out of there. Now, if you got a chance to listen to the first part, I'm going to review with you real quick. I'm not going over the details. I'm just going to tell you what they were. So the first thing was feeling stuck is not a fact, right? It's just a feeling, all right? The second thing was yesterday's bad news is not worth reliving. Stay out the past. The third thing was feeling stuck was a sign that it's time to make a change. The fourth thing was what you need to do won't be easy, right? You're going to have to put some work in. You have to be courageous about it. And number five was an excuse is standing in the way in between your destiny and where you are, all right? And so what is that excuse that's keeping you where you are? What's that excuse that's locking you in, okay? All right, and so that was 1 through 5. Go back and listen to the podcast. I just did the recap, so you could go back and do that. So let's hop right on into number 6, guys. We are going to be talking about how to get unstuck, or how to identify when you are stuck, what changes you need to make, or what habits is going on when this is going on, or whatever, or some stories and things like that you might be buying into that actually belong to other people that really don't have anything to do with you. But what happens is, we tend to believe what we hear rather than questioning the things that we hear. You know what I'm saying? And so let's tackle this. Let's go ahead and knock this out. I wanted to go ahead and invite some people in to join us. So we're going to be reviewing the remaining 6 ways for you to identify, when you're feeling stuck and what it means to feel stuck and how to get out of that stuck feeling. All right. So let's go ahead and hop right on into this. So number six was you identifying and recognizing what's up. I see you, Tits. I see you, Champagne. What's good? What's good? So number 6 was other people's opinions can only stop you if you let them. All right. So another way to, get yourself unstuck is recognizing that you are not in control of other people's opinions. All right. Their opinion is just their opinion. Your truth is your truth, right? And so if you find yourself constantly trying to prove your worth to someone, then you've already forgotten your value. All right, you've already forgotten your own value. What's up, Billie Jean Charles? I see you, Will. What's up? Mine's up, everybody. And so if you find yourself constantly trying to prove your worth, you've already diminished your value. Why are you trying to prove something that you should already know about yourself? Okay? All right, so if you care too much about what other people think, you're going to always be their prisoner. All right? This is how you get unstuck, by identifying. When you are allowing yourself to be the prisoner of somebody else's thoughts about you, somebody else's opinions about you. Okay? So a part of getting unstuck is recognizing when other people's opinions are more important than your own about yourself. Okay? So your freedom, it does not lie in the physical space around you, okay? Your freedom, your happiness, all of those wonderful things actually take place in your mind first. So you got to get your mind in peace first. You got to get your mind in that whole unstuck feeling first, right? So we gotta open up our minds and know that I'm not stuck. I might feel stuck because it's just a feeling, right? So I have free will to feel what I feel, right? And go ahead and feel through it, but you don't have to stay there, okay? You don't have to stay stuck in the feeling of stuckness. All right. So don't get all boggled down by other people's opinions. And remember that your freedom does not rely outside. Your freedom rely, it comes from here. All right. It comes from in your mind. And as long as you cling to other people's definitions about you, all right, about your happiness, about what's true for you, you will always be chained. Okay, you're gonna always be changed. So if you start finding yourself with thoughts of oh, I have to, or I really should, it's showing you things where you feel obligated to those things. All right. And so if you're feeling obligated to those things because you're trying to avoid somebody else's opinion, check yourself. Check yourself. Check yourself. All right. Number seven was authenticity, being authentic. All right. Choosing to be authentically you. All right. Because anytime that you are being fake and phony, you are being fake and phony to yourself. Okay. You are pretending that you don't know what you do know and what you have actually forgotten that you know. I'm telling you guys, it goes so much deeper than looking at it on a surface level. You know what I mean? And we have a lot of different things that we need to change in ourselves. All right. And so, I'm sorry, I was just trying to get some more people in. So being yourself actually allows you, when you're yourself, you give other people the allowance to be themselves. So it's like, y'all know me, I'm always happy-go-lucky. So if you're like this stubborn person, it's just a matter of time before you be tipped right over if I'm around. You know why? Because my energy is so high, my vibration is so high that you can't stay there. Why? That's because I'm authentic, right? And my authenticity is liberating, not only to myself, but my authenticity is liberating for you too, because I'm showing you that you have the freedom to be this same free way and speak your truth, no matter what anybody say. It doesn't matter if they be like, oh, he crazy or she crazy. So what? Guess what? At the end of the day, they're going to catch up and they're going to realize that you weren't crazy after all. All right? So be your authentic self. When you share your stories of the different things that you might have experienced in your life, right? You got to come from a place of love when you're telling your story. Come from a place of healing when you're telling your story. Not telling your story coming from a place of victimhood. When you tell your story coming from a place of victimhood, you just allow more things to topple on to your experience that will continue to prove to you that you are a victim. Okay? So you got to alter your mindset. You have to tweak that. And being authentic is the best way, because guess what? If you real 100% of the time, what is there to tweet? There's nothing to tweet. You don't need to fake it. You don't need to live a lie. You don't need to do any of that. The only thing you need to do is come from love, come from compassion, and understand that the society that we live in is filled with judgments, okay? And the only way to combat that is to feed it back with honesty. Feed it back with honesty, okay? And also be open to receive the care and the support that you need, because when you tell your story or you're being authentic, there are going to be certain things that you might feel a little like, dag, I don't know if I should be this vulnerable, but your vulnerability that's what's going to help other people be able to heal. So you can't keep that authenticity to yourself because it don't belong to you. All right, whatever you experience, whatever that story is, like, you got to bring it out of you. If you want to write a book about it, hit me up. Y'all know I got 5 and I help other authors write books as well. All right, visit the site, TakiaDiamond.com. All right, so the truth is, guys, you being yourself, you got to remember that we're all in this together. So this isn't about pointing the finger about who did this and who did that and, all that other stuff that society says that we have to do. You got to live here. You got to get married. You got to do this. You got to do that. And it's not to say that those things aren't beautiful. But at the end of the day, come on, guys, we still have to get ourselves grounded before you make big decisions like that. Right? And part of making a big decision like that is being authentic and being true to yourself is this really what I want? Can I handle the responsibilities of a 10-bedroom mansion? Can I handle the responsibilities of a multi-million-dollar business? You want it, but can you handle the responsibility of it? That's just gonna bring you right back into stuck mode. Because it might happen for you, and then you don't know what to do with it, and then you stuck all over again. You understand what I'm saying? All right, so y'all know sometimes I could go off topic because things just be coming in my head, but it's on topic, but all topic. You get what I mean? But the bottom line, guys, is that we are all equally perfect in our imperfections. Okay, so there's no reason to hide behind anything. All right, when you speak your truth and you talk about your challenges, do it, from the biggest place of love, so that you can help other people and not worry so much about what people are going to think about you. Okay, because you can't help nobody keeping the story to yourself. All right. Number 8 is remembering that real growth starts from the inside out. So if you want to get unstuck, you're going to have to get unstuck yourself from within. Okay, you got to start there. So here's the thing: if the conditions are right, of course, you could very easily grow this horizontal experience of money, new cars, big homes, and all that other stuff, right? But when you're going through a vertical growth, now you're not really so much attached to the material. Now you're growing from a space inside of you. Now you're beginning to notice your behaviors. Now you're beginning to notice the things that you weren't doing that were keeping you away from the very things that you wanted. You understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's not your fault, but it is your fault, all right? It's not your fault because you've been trained to behave this way. You've been trained to do these things. You've been trained to be in this limited state, all right? So it's not your fault. But now that you know, that's out the window. No more excuses. You can either, make it happen or make excuses. And that's how you get unstuck. You know what I mean? Stop making excuses and choose to get unstuck. All right? Make the choice. All right? And so when you start to go into yourself and you're going in that vertical growth, right? That's when you stay in the same place, but you grow in a whole nother, way. You understand? So this kind of growth is obviously more rare because a lot of people don't even know what's going on inside them. They're too busy looking at what's going on outside of them that they have no identity of self. Which also means that if you have no identity of self, it's no wonder why you're stuck. You're stuck in the identity of your parents, your grandparents, your school teachers, or whoever else that you followed that made you feel like that, or made you have that belief, or made you think that was true about yourself, that the only way that you could be successful, the only way that you could grow, the only thing that you could be anything great is by being outside. Okay, but it's not about the outside. It's your internal growth. That is what is going to spark that fire. Okay, that internal growth. You can have that fire and somebody could pour water on it and it will not go out when that fire is real. You understand what I'm saying? All right, so we got to get out all of the external stuff and recognize that our growth begins from within. Okay, when we change it inside, that's when we see the end result on the outside of the experience that we're calling forth to ourselves when we are, getting unstuck to actually begin living a life that we really do choose, that we decide that we're going to live. Okay, all right, the next thing, and then we got one more. Number 9 was life is a journey, it's not a destination. Y'all think that when you get there where you think that you want to get, if you keep doing that same thing, you're going to be bored again, and then you're going to be, listen, life is a continuous growth process, okay? You never, ever, ever get it all. There's no end. There's no end. As soon as you get to that point, you're going to see how to go further. And then when you get further to that point, you're going to see how to go further than that. I'm telling you. I'm warning you in advance because I already been through this process. So I'm telling you what it's going to look like. Everything is going to be beating you up. Everything's going to be hitting the fan. And you're going to have to thug it out. You're going to have to be strong. Like, I see what's happening, but it's all happening for my good. And you can't allow yourself to be bogged down by the journey itself, okay? Because there's no final destination. You have to detach from the results of your efforts. If you're working towards getting unstuck, that's awesome, but you still got to detach from your efforts, because you can't say like, oh, well, because I want to lose weight, oh, I'm going to just keep drinking water every day, and after 5 days, you drink water for 5 days and you don't see no weight loss, then you're going to say the water don't work. It didn't work by drinking water, you didn't lose the weight. But it's not even about you not drink. It's not even about you drinking the water at all when it comes to losing the weight. Do you know that it's all your mindset? I do not diet. I was 154 pounds. I'm like 130 something, but I do not diet. I eat what I want, when I want, because I have taught my body how to burn whatever it needs to burn in order to be the size that I decided that I would be. Okay? So again, outside stuff you looking for an internal solution. I don't diet. I eat chocolate cake if I want to. Yeah, I do. With my no waist. Yeah. Okay, so it's a mindset when it comes to losing weight, making money, getting unstuck. The first thing when it comes to getting unstuck is stop believing in your mind that you are stuck. You ain't stuck nowhere. You only stuck in your mind. No, you might not see the way out, but what action steps are you taking in order for the way out to be revealed to you? You understand what I'm saying? All right, so y'all know I'm passionate. When I'm teaching, I'm passionate. Y'all know I'm the most beautiful person in the world. But when I'm really, really, really want you guys to get something, I come from my heart. So I'm not screaming at you. I just need you to get this, though, okay? Because I want your life to change. All right. And I know you do too. All right. Or you wouldn't be on this live. All right. So by letting go of what should happen, what could happen, all of those ingrained storage bin memories that we've been holding on to from whoever told us whatever, right? You gotta free up that space of what could or should and just allow. Okay, allow the unfolding of the journey instead of you just being so focused on the destination. The destination is like when you get to that destination, I'm telling you, you're gonna be hit with a whole nother rude awakening. So don't think that, when you get there, that's it. That's not it. That's not it. Even when you die, that's not it. It still continues. Okay? I'm just saying, all right? So learn how to make life an adventure. Learn how to make life fun. Take every single day, do something that makes you feel good. Do something that makes you feel inspired. Do something that makes you feel motivated and ambitious and optimistic. Change your trajectory. Change the direction that you're going in. Because if you continue down that same direction, you're going to continue to get the same results, and you're going to say, oh, God don't love me, or the world is against me. But guess who is against you? You are against yourself with the way that you think and the way that you feel. All right? You ain't manifesting nothing until you get that in order, mind, body, and soul. Okay? I'm just saying. All right? So make it fun. Make it a choice that as you go through this journey, you're learning so much about yourself and who you are becoming. And that's what's making it so beautiful. The beautiful things that you're learning about who you really are as a soul. Okay, I think by now you pretty much know who you are as a human being. But now it's time to raise the bar and learn who you are as a soul. You're not stuck. You are not. Okay? You're using the excuse that's available to you to allow yourself to be stuck. But technically speaking, you can get up and make a move at any time. Or at least plan to make a move or change the trajectory or change the outcome of your life. That's up to you. All right? All right. And so the last thing, wait a minute. All right. So I don't want to forget to, guys, just be good to yourself. All right. Be good to yourself. You know, be good to yourself about the world and the things that are going on in the world. But like when I say be good to yourself, I'm saying don't beat yourself up for things that you cannot control. Be good to you. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? And be good, knowing that there are possibilities beyond what you even think are available to you, but you gotta allow them in. And that mindset of you being stuck is what's actually keeping you from getting to where you want to get to destination number one before you get to the next destination. All right, because there is no final destination. There is none. All right. So the last one is, you got to recognize, if you want to get unstuck, you got to recognize that you are way stronger and a lot less stuck than you think. You believed your way into being stuck. Like really, really stuck. It's not to say that the situation didn't happen or whatever the case might have came up or whatever that made you feel like that or whatever. We know your actions, your habits, your things and stuff that you did that made this be look like the way it is or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's all good though, because it grew you. It bettered you. It made you a better person. It made you grow. It made you understand, like, you know, so much more about yourself. So take heart, guys, and remember that your biggest breakthroughs come shortly after that long period of being stuck, that long cycle of feeling like, yo, when is this gonna end, right? That's when the breakthrough happens. So that's why you can't allow yourself to stay stuck and don't take the next step forward, because you're right on the brink of your blessing. You're right on the brink of your breakthrough, and you can't get it. You can't get it because you won't reach your hand out there to grab it. It's right there, and you just looking at it. You dying of thirst. The bottle's right here. There's water in there. All you do is just, and I just put it right there. It's right there for you. Your destiny. You are not stuck. Okay? And so you got to understand that feeling stuck is necessary. It's a necessary part of the journey. Feeling stuck is necessary because that's where all the action takes place. That's where the healing takes place. That's where the revelations take place. That's where all of those beautiful things that you really need to understand about yourself take place. In the breakdown. The breakthrough is in the breakdown. Okay? It's within that breakdown that you have an opportunity to embrace that. Embrace that breakdown. When things seem to be at their worst, that's the ideal time for you to be at your best. That's the ideal time for you to be like, I'm not going to let this knock me down. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. Like, let the shots fired. Let them shoot, but you won't fall. You are titanium. Why? Because you embraced it. Once you embrace the fear, embrace the pain, embrace all of that. Like, thank you. I'm over it. I'm choosing something different now. I'm not stuck and I'm moving on. Period. Okay? It's a decision. Okay? So embrace that and just keep reminding yourself, guys, that you are strong enough. Okay? You are strong enough to take the next step. You are, and if you feel for whatever reason that, you can't take a big step, then take a little step. Hop, skip, jump, I don't know, dance, whatever you need to do to get there. Just take the tiniest step, okay? And that tiny step that you take is the only step that matters right now. Because this moment is your opportunity to step into something that you've never done before, which is be true to yourself 110%, 110% authentically you, unapologetically, and choosing to unstuck yourself. All right? Unstuck yourself, because you are only stuck because you believe in the stuckness that appears to be available to you. Hold on. All right. And so, guys, I hope. All right, there we go. All right, guys. And so, that actually concludes the last the last 5 for how to recognize when you're stuck, or how to get unstuck, or little things that you can do to remind yourself that you are not stuck, right? So remember that you're way stronger, you're way stronger than you think, okay? And you're a lot less stuck than you think. Life is a journey, is not a destination. Real growth happens internally, not externally. Being authentic is the most liberating thing that you could do. And other people's opinions can only stop you if you let them. All right, guys. So I'm out of here. I hope that this has helped you. Please visit the website at www.takiyadiamond.com. If you don't have a copy of my latest guide yet, The Power of the Prophet, inbox me. You visit Barnes & Noble's website, or go to my website at takiyadiamond.com and grab yourself a copy. But if you inbox me, I can sign it for you, and I can mail you a copy. Or if you're in the area, maybe you can meet me in person and have it hand delivered. All right. Make sure you guys sign up for my email list. Text the word "Mine's Up," one word, "Mine's Up," to the number 33777, and respond with your email. It's gonna give you the instructions, and you'll be able to get into the money mindset text group that we have, where you get some fresh money mindset tools and things like that to really get you on track, and just manifestation tools, period. All right, guys. So I'm out of here. I love you guys, and just remember, guys, you're not stuck. You're not stuck. Stuck is just a feeling, just like anything else that you feel, any other emotion that you feel. Happiness, joy, it's just a feeling. Sadness, it's just a feeling. All right. So make that choice within yourself to feel good right now. Have a beautiful evening. I love you, and deuces. Bye. Let me see who's in here. I know I saw y'all coming in, but I couldn't chat with everybody. Hey, what's up? Elaine, I see you. Pillow Tuck, Terry, I see you. Poochman Perez, I see you. I see everybody. What's good? Yes. Gene Charles says reprogramming your DNA and reactivating your subconscious so the heart and mind can be in harmony. Manifest your desire in the moment. Great feedback, TD. Y'all already know TD is in the building. You know what I mean? That's what I'm here for. You got, hey, what's up, cousin? Latifa Munir is in the building. I see you. Y'all know that's what I'm here for. Masana, I see you, gorgeous. Gary Hayes, I see you. What's up? Yes, this is what it's all about, guys. It's about waking you up. It's about, honoring yourself, honoring you, because it's your time to shine. So you ain't stuck. Stop believing that lie. And if you still feel stuck, hit me up, coach with me, and let me guide you on how to set yourself free. Deuces.